Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is race 10 of 24 here in season 6 of the NOSSCAR X2 Series. It's the Lady in Black 100 at Darlington Raceway. 72 laps, 16 drivers, and a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of mayhem we expect as well. If you haven't seen the season's past Lady in Black 100 events, certainly go and watch them after this one and you won't be disappointed. Let's go to the starting grid, folks. On the inside of row 1 on the pole, Timac in the 24. Outside of row 1, Punisher Drummer in the 21. Inside of row 2, your Dunson in the 6 car. And outside of row 2, Jay Taylor in the 88, former X2 Series champion. Inside of row 3, Larson Rocks in the 31. Outside of row 3, Throbbing Vein in the 5. Inside of row 4, that is Caleb Starr in the 11 car, only a second race in the number 11 car. Outside of row 4, you got Just Ken in the 78. Inside of row 5, Wood Dog in the 3, and Tyler Scott in the 16. Inside of row 6, that's RJ Haywood, RJ Haywood 96 in the 42 car. And on the outside of row 6, it is Mananger in the 17 car. Sorry folks, we're having errors here. There we go, now we're back to where we want to be, I believe. There we are. Inside of row 7, it is THR Hard Pickle in the 2. Outside of row 7, E-Kills in the 19. Inside of row 8 is the 5 car. Or the 4 car rather, of No Luck 24. And the outside of row 8, rounding out the field today, folks, is the 95 of Dexter. And we're going to go green flag here in the Lady in Black 100 at Darlington Raceway. As I just mentioned, it is a 72 lap race. All NOSSCAR X2 Series events are 20% distance of real life Sprint Cup Series events. And the green flag is out. Timac in the 24 got off to a great jump there. And I believe it's Jay Taylor in the 88 car trying to settle into second right behind him. Couldn't quite get it to stick on the inside of Punisher Drummer. Oh, and Throbbing Vein in the 5 car got bumped from behind, I believe by the 11 of Caleb Starr, and Throbbing Vein made contact with the outside wall. Larson Rocks is up to 4th in the 31. Wood Dog up to 5th in the number 3 car. No serious mayhem yet though, folks. I know it's early, but usually we've seen something by now. And there's the top 5. They've all got very spread out, very fast. We missed something, we know it, we're going to find it. And there it is, you see way in the distance there, big wreck involving a few cars. And now there is lots of distance, like I mentioned, between 5th and 6th. And oh, it looked like the 78 of Just Ken was sliding through 3 and 4 there, turn 3 and 4. He was running in 8th position, not sure where he's going to be running after seeing that. The top 5 have broken out from the rest of the field here a little bit. The 2 corners here at Darlington Raceway are very different from each other, so it provides a very, very difficult challenge for these drivers. If you get your car handling good in one corner, it might not handle so good in the other. Still no lap traffic so far for the race leaders. 20 drivers will receive points for today's Lady in Black 100. 16 drivers made it to the feature race tonight. Punisher Drummer in the 21 beginning to chase down Timac in the 24, and that's a battle for the race lead heating up here. Punisher Drummer on a roll lately here in the NOSSCAR X2 Series. He won the event at Pocono, and he had a strong run going in the Brickyard 100. Didn't really get the finish he was hoping for. He ran out of fuel coming to the start-finish line and finished in 8th. But he knows he was a top 3 or top 4 car. So he's got a lot of confidence from here on out, I truly can assure you. And oh, Tyler Scott in the 16 got loose coming out of turn 4. Timac had to go underneath him. Punisher Drummer in the 21 did the same. 24 and the 21 both made minor contact with the outside wall in turn 1 there. And Tyler Scott runs in 16th as of right now, the only driver currently 1 lap down. Actually, we're getting a report that the number 5 car of Throbbing Bane is already out of the race due to a major wreck. And that's actually why the field got spread out so quickly between 5th and 6th there. Getting a report the 5 car Throbbing Bane is out of the race. So he is going to finish in the 16th position. Tyler Scott currently runs in 15th in the 16 car. And there's the 4 car of No Luck 24 running in 14th. And Punisher Drummer finds a bit of grip in the middle groove, and he's going to take the lead from Timac in the 24 coming out of turn 4. And that's your Dunson in the 6 car. Some sort of issue for him, that's for sure. And now he goes 1 lap down. Also gets passed by No Luck in the number 4. So your Dunson is now in 14th. No Luck now in 13th. Just trying to keep track of all the cars that go 1 lap down and what position they're in, if possible. The top 12 are now on the lead lap. Looks like your Dunson was thinking about coming to pit road that last time by. He either missed it or he got loose over in that corner and had to gather it back up. I'm really not ultimately too sure. What I am sure of is that we have a new race leader here in the Lady in Black 100. It is Punisher Drummer in the number 21 Ford Fusion. And he's starting to put a little bit of ground in between he and Timac in the 24. Larson Rocks in the 31 car is right behind Jay Taylor in the 88. That is a battle for 3rd and 4th positions on the racetrack. And this is what Timac in the 24 sees. He's trying to run down the 21. Also trying to stay away from that candy cane looking wall. The outside wall here at Darlington Raceway, the old-fashioned red and white stripes, they go all the way around this racetrack. 2 completely different corners. This was the first paved racetrack that real-life NASCAR drivers first started racing on. And now Man Anger in the 17 car runs in 12th. And he's in trouble of going 1 lap down here early in the going. And Punisher Drummer was able to get around him. Timac's going to use the outside groove, and he's going to get around the 17 car as well. So that leaves 11 cars left on the lead lap for the time being. Here in the Lady in Black 100, your Dunson in the 6 car is elected to short pit. He just came down to get 4 fresh Goodyear Eagles, repair some of that damage, and now he's going to try to make a charge towards the front before the day is over, before the evening is over, I really should say. It's the Darlington Night Race, the Lady in Black 100. We can also tell you that Larson Rocks in the 31 car has passed Jay Taylor, and that was for 3rd place. So put Jay Taylor in the 88 car, the blue and white Chevy, back in 4th. There's Dexter in the 95 car, just went 1 lap down. He's running in 11th. And now this leaves 10 cars on the lead lap for the time being. Remember, these drivers will have to make pit stops throughout this event, and we think that it's going to be anywhere from 3 to 4 pit stops for all these drivers today. I believe we just saw a car come out of pit road, but the camera went by so quickly I wasn't able to tell quite who it was. And I believe it was Wood Dog in the 3. So Wood Dog has surrendered his position inside the top 5. He was running in 5th to come to pit road. So there's THR Hard Pickle in the 2, RJ Haywood in the 42. Now they are currently scored in 9th and 8th, but before green flag pit stops began, for the scheduled green flag pit stops that is, they were running 9th and 10th, so just keep that in mind here. But they are currently scored in 8th and 9th. The 42 and the 2. Punisher Drummer was able to get by both of these drivers very quick and very clean, and now Timac is stuck behind the 2 lapped cars heading into turn 1 and 2 here. Remember, RJ in the 42 and Pickle in the 2, they're battling for position inside the top 10, so they're not going to lay down for the lead lap cars at this point. Looked like Pickle bounced off the outside wall in turn 4 that most recent time by. Timac getting a bit of a run on the inside now, and he thought better of it. It's a very difficult racetrack to pass on here, Darlington Raceway. It's very much a one-groove racetrack. And looked like Pickle made contact with the outside wall coming out of turn 2. Timac on the 24 able to get around them. And now more cars are on pit road. Lots of cars on pit road. We saw 3 of them there. Now Timac running up on the back bumper of RJ Haywood in the 42. Whoa, that was your Dunson in the 6 car. Went a little bit wide there through turn 1 and 2. The exit of 2. And now I believe Punisher Drummer, there he is. He's on pit road. I was just about to say it, and then the footage beat me to it. Punisher Drummer in the 21 car is now on pit road. I believe that the only 2 drivers that were in the top 5 before the green flag pit stops began that are on the track still are Timac in the 24, Larson Rocks in the 31, but now I think Timac's coming to pit road. And that was a close call between Timac in the 24, RJ in the 42. RJ was running in 5th there because he's yet to make his green flag pit stop. But before the cycle of green flag pit stops, RJ Haywood worked his way up inside the top 10, having a great run here at Darlington Raceway. And now it appears Jay Taylor in the 88 is on pit road as well. Looks like Dexter in the 95 is on pit road. Dexter was about to go, I believe, a 2nd lap down to the race leader, Timac in the 24, before they both came down pit road. And now there's E Kills in the orange number 19 car, just entering pit road, coming down for service. E Kills in his rookie season in the Sportsman Series already has 3 top 5 finishes in only 3 starts. In the Brickyard 100, E Kills finished in 7th out of 22 drivers, and here he finds himself running inside the top 10 as well in the Lady in Black 100. He may be new to NOSSCAR, but he's not new to the video game, folks. He's one heck of a driver. First cycle of green flag pit stops are over. Punisher Drummer in the 21 car is your race leader. Getting a report that E Kills in the 19 stayed out to lead a lap, get a bonus point. Larson Rocks did the same thing. Your Dunson in the 6 did the same thing. Or excuse me, not your Dunson in the 6 car, rather. Gonna take a short break here, guys. Punisher Drummer in the 21 car is your race leader. Timac in the 24 runs in 2nd, trying to chase him down. And we're gonna stop going to a break here, and we're gonna take a quick look at that again if we can. And and it looks like Wood Dog in the 3 got loose maybe coming out of the corner. He might have been trying to go low to let the 24 go by, but Timac had a run and he was going to the bottom. And now Timac with severe left front damage on that number 24 car. He still runs in second, but he now has Jay Taylor in the 88 and Larson Rocks in the 31 on his back bumper. They are running in third and fourth. I believe we just saw the 78 car of Just Ken bounce off the wall. Never mind. He is coming to pit road for service, and so is No Luck, and the number 4, the bright blue number 4, is on pit road. We're going to take that break we were talking about, folks. We're going to go NOSSCAR nonstop because we don't want you to miss any of this action. It's the Lady in Black 100, race 10 of 24, here in Season 6 of the NOSSCAR X2 Series, one of 3 B Division NOSSCAR leagues hosted on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. All races are uploaded to YouTube from all 6 of our leagues that we host on this video game in total. And all race results are posted at NOSSCAR.com and Facebook.com/NOSSCAR Series. Don't go away, guys. We'll be right back. Punisher Drummer, your leader. And you saw moments ago, Wood Dog in a 3 with another problem. I believe he bounced off the wall. He spun out not too far away from some of your front runners here. And that is the 2 car of THR Hard Pickle. He missed pit road and he spun, trying to woe it down. And we're watching the battle for second and third between teammates at Hendrick Motorsports, Timac in the 24, Jay Taylor in the 88. Remember, Jay Taylor in the 88, Dale Jr., they split the 88 car in most of the NOSSCAR B Division and C Division events. And they're coming up on lap traffic here. THR Hard Pickle in the 2 makes it to pit road this last time by. Timac in the 24 able to get around Dexter in the 95 going into turn 1. And that keeps a car in between he and Jay Taylor, but for all of 2 or 3 seconds, I would say, Jay Taylor clears the lapped car now. And he's, I would say, only about 8 or 9 car lengths behind the 24. It's a very close battle for second and third. It's still Larson Rocks in the 31 car, the red and white car that sometimes pops into your screen. He is running in the 4th position, having a solid night here at Darlington Raceway. Remember when your Dunson spun early and he went all the way back to being 2 or 3 laps down because he short pit? Well, there he is. He's going to work his way around Timac, I'm pretty sure here. Jay Taylor takes second from Timac, we should quickly add. But we should also add that your Dunn son is now running in the 9th position after being 3 laps down in 15th place at one point. So great job by him. And with all these other drivers having some issues here, he might not be finished climbing back up the ladder. Wood Dog in the 3 continues to be very, very loose on the racetrack. He's currently scored in 13th position, a couple of laps down to your race leader. Remember, he and Timac made contact earlier. Either it was a miscommunication or he simply got loose, and Timac was trying to make a move on the bottom when he got loose and it had nowhere to go, really. Not quite sure what happened. What we are sure of, though, is that Punisher Drummer in the 21 is your race leader. Jay Taylor in the 88 runs in second. Timac in the 24 in third. Larson Rocks in the 31 in fourth. And we believe that it's Caleb Starr in the number 11 car that is running in fifth, but we don't have anything to confirm that with. Whoa! Whoa! And THR Hard Pickle had a handful of wheel there trying to save his race car, and in the process of doing that, he nearly spun the third place runner, Timac, in the 24. Now, if you're Timac, you won the pole for this event. You've won this event. You've won at this track before, but never this specific event. You've led laps, you've got damage to your race car, it's a wild race, lots of drivers are having issues, lots of cars are 1 lap down. What's going through your mind at this point? You gotta wonder that. And Jay Taylor in the 88 car missed pit road. There he is, right there. He missed pit road just moments ago, coming in for his second scheduled pit stop of the race. So put Timac back in second, and that was the 78 of Just Ken. Spun out on the inside of the racetrack, just coming out of turn 2. Ken is running in the 11th position, I believe, and now Jay Taylor in the 88 comes to pit road. He missed pit road the first time around. That's crucial. It's a lot of track time that he lost. Now we're getting a report that Punisher Drummer has made his pit stop as well, so I believe that it's Timac in the 24, your race leader, but now he's coming to pit road as well. Second round of green flag pit stops. As you see, he was able to fly right in there, and there are no black flags for any of the 3 B Division NOSSCAR leagues or the 3 C Division NOSSCAR leagues for when it comes to speeding on pit road, at least. If you have black flags on in an online race in this video game, and a driver gets awarded a black flag for something, that driver and 2 or 3 others are immediately disconnected from the race lobby. It's simply one of those network glitches, so we're unable to have black flags on. However, intentional wrecking and intentional red flags or intentional cautions of sorts will result in suspension. Timac in the 24 comes off pit road. He's going to be in front of Jay Taylor, but he's not going to be in front of Punisher Drummer. Punisher Drummer in the 21 car still scored your race leader. Timac in the 24 in second. Jay Taylor in the 88 car in third. Larson Rocks in the 31 in fourth. And we're actually getting a report, guys, that it's the rookie E Kills in the 19 car running in fifth. He has passed Man Anger and Caleb Starr and RJ Haywood to get himself up into the top 5 here in the Lady in Black 100. which is probably one of the more difficult events on the NOSSCAR X2 Series schedule. So very impressive for the rookie. And looked like the 2 and the 24, I don't know what happened there. Kind of looked like the 2 was going down the racetrack towards the apron. Not sure what was going on there. Timac was able to, he made contact, but he was able to get around the 2, THR Hartpickle. Not sure what was going on there. But that allowed Jay Taylor in the 88 to close in on the 24. The 24's got 1 lap fresher tires than Jay Taylor. However, Timac in the 24's got a lot of left front damage, and we know that it's affecting the handling of the race car. It's been Punisher Drummer that's been putting on the racing clinic here today at Darlington Raceway. He's led the most laps. Timac was the pole sitter. He was able to pull out, lead some laps for a while. Now he finds himself struggling, running in second, struggling for speed here. And a little bit of a nudge from Jay Taylor in the 88. Timac was getting held up a little bit by the cars that were 1 lap down right in front of him. And that's Caleb Starr in the 11, and No Luck in the number 4 car right in front of him. Whoa, and some contact between the 11 and the 24, but Timac is able to gather it up. And big wreck on the back straightaway. It's the 11 of Caleb Starr. I think somebody behind Caleb Starr made contact with him, and now Timac makes a little bit of contact with the 4 of No Luck. It's getting dicey here in the Lady in Black 100. Jay Taylor's trying to work his way around these lap cars as well. And if he can, he's going to chase down Timac and battle him for second. However, your Dunson in the 6 has fresher tires than both of these guys. Whoa! Miscommunication for sure. Haywood was going low to let the 24 go. And Timac was trying to go low to get around him. So that was a big error on Timac's part. And it resulted in your Dunson having to check up, and he wasn't able to check up enough, and he actually put RJ Haywood into the outside wall a little bit, and himself. Jay Taylor was able to get around both of them, and the battle for second continues as these guys are still searching for the number 21 car, Punisher Drummer, who is currently scored as your race leader. He's been on a roll as of late here in the B and the C divisions of NOSSCAR. Punisher Drummer is. Other drivers that are on a roll as of late are Kansas Kids, E Kills, the rookie, Twitch Whiskers, Man Anger, and Dale Jr. 88. Now Timac in the 24 trying to get around Ken here. Ken is running in the 11th position as of right now. And Jay Taylor was able to get around Timac, and that was for second. Big move by Jay Taylor, the 2-time Brickyard 100 winner and former NOSSCAR X2 Series champion. And Wood Dog gave a low, and it looks like Just Ken kind of pinched Jay Taylor down, or I'm not sure, but it looked like they made contact. Jay Taylor lost control, and Timac got a little bit of a bump from the right rear area of his bumper from Wood Dog, and it looked like it actually helped Timac turn better. And whoa, big problem for Ken in the 78, made contact with the outside wall coming out of turn 2. Now Timac in the 24, gonna go around. It looked like your Dunson drove in there too deep and hit the wall. And Just Ken in the 78 is coming to pit road. And now there are 2 cars in between. Timac in the 24, Jay Taylor in the 88. That is the battle for second and third. Your Dunson in the number 6 car as of right now is scored in the 7th position. 1 lap down. Wood Dog is 2 laps down, currently scored in 13th in the number 3 right there that you see in your picture. And RJ Haywood in the 42 that got passed by these guys moments ago is the one that would be battling your Dunson for position, running in 8th. And they're coming up now on E Kills in the 19 car. Remember, he's running in 5th, but he's went 1 lap down now to your race leader. So there are not very many cars on the lead lap, folks. We're counting 4 lead lap cars here in the Lady in Black 100 at Darlington Raceway. 72 lap event in the NOSSCAR X2 Series. And it looks like E Kills elected to let Timac in the 24 get on around him, as well as your Dunson in the 6. And whoa, big problem there for Mananger in the 17. He brushes the wall. Turns 3 and 4. Looks like the rookie E Kills in the 19 was able to use his momentum to get around Mananger. Mananger might have a flat tire, actually. Mananger suddenly very slow on the inside on the straightaway back there, now going through turn 1 and 2, but slow on the bottom. And now Timac comes down pit road in the 24. That's Caleb Starr in the 11 car on pit road as well. There's Jay Taylor in the 88 on pit road. Mananger in the 17 blue and white car on pit road as well. Looked like a very short stop for Caleb Starr in the number 11. Might have been some sort of strategy involved, I'm not sure. And we're getting a report that Punisher Drummer in the 21 car has blown a right front tire. And we're not sure where on the racetrack he is. Our officials are looking here at the footage that we do have on our monitors. And we're getting a report that Punisher Drummer in the 21 car is actually behind Timac in the 24. Punisher Drummer is no longer the race leader. The race lead is now in the hands of Timac in the 24. Jay Taylor in the 88 car runs in 2nd. Getting a report that Punisher Drummer is now back in the 3rd position. Man, that's a tough break for Punisher Drummer in the number 21 car. He led the most laps tonight here in the Darlington Raceway event, the Lady in Black 100. And that is a real shame. He now runs in the 3rd position. Larson Rocks in the 31 runs in 4th. E Kills in the 19 runs in 5th. And it's Mananger running in 6th in the number 17 car. That's your Dunson in the 6th car and 7th. Teammates at Jack Roush Racing. And so that leaves 7 cars on the lead lap here at Darlington Raceway. Some of these drivers short pit early in the race, so that's why it has cycled through and allowed us to have a couple of extra cars on the lead lap towards the end. Remember, your Dunson short pit towards the beginning of the event because he was involved in that early incident. Actually, guys, we're getting a report that E Kills in the 19 car stayed out a couple of extra laps to lead a lap and get a bonus point. And now he is back on the racetrack after getting service. And we're trying to find him here. Actually, guys, we're getting a report that your done son just unlapped himself, so now he is only 1 lap down. He was 2 laps down a moment ago. So now he runs in 6th, 1 lap down, at the tail end of being 1 lap down. Mananger in 7th is the first car, 2 laps down. E Kills in the 19 car is the first car, 1 lap down, running in the 5th position as of right now. And Larson Rocks has taken 2nd from Jay Taylor. So put Larson Rocks. Actually, guys, we're getting a report here that Larson Rocks in the 4 car is 1 lap down as well. So he is actually the first car 1 lap down, and it's E Kills in the 19 car, the 2nd car 1 lap down, and 5th. Lots of confusion here with the running order. So Larson Rocks just got back around Jay Taylor, but it was not for position. Jay Taylor is in 2nd. The 3rd place car is Punisher Drummer in the 21. He is still on the lead lap, however he is about 12 seconds behind your race leader, Tymac in the 24, which is almost about half the speedway here. Again, tough break for Punisher Drummer in the number 21 car. Very possibly had the fastest car here at the track. Getting closer to the finish, and whoa! Pickle slid up the hill and bumped Tymac into the outside wall. That's the 3rd time they've made contact this race. And I'm not sure what's going on with it's either the handling of the 2 car or he's got a grudge against the 24. We're approaching the end of the event, folks. Tymac in the 24 has won at this racetrack before in 2 other leagues outside of NOSSCAR. However, he has never won the Lady in Black 100 here in the NOSSCAR X2 Series, and he's closing in on doing that here tonight. Less than 10 laps to go here at Darlington Raceway, race 10 of 24 here in Season 6 of the NOSSCAR X2 Series, one of 3 B Division NOSSCAR leagues that are hosted here on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. All 3 of the C Division NOSSCAR leagues are also hosted here on NASCAR 15 on the PlayStation 3 console as well. For more information, head over to NOSSCAR.com. All races are uploaded to YouTube. All race results are posted to our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and on our NOSSCAR.com website. Scroll to the bottom of the homepage on NOSSCAR.com. You'll find all the information and details on how to sign up and become a NOSSCAR driver. The NASCAR 15 Victory Edition video game is only $9.99 if you purchase it directly from the PlayStation 3 store. Very easy and affordable to become a driver in the B or the C Division. All 3 of the A divisions of NOSSCAR are hosted on the NASCAR Heat 2 video game on the PlayStation 4 console, and all 3 of those leagues will be launched on January 15th, 2018. Go to the A Division page on NOSSCAR.com to learn more. As you can see, Larson Rocks in the 31 is closing in on Tymac in the 24, but it's not a battle for position. Remember, Larson Rocks is trying to unlap himself. He is currently running in the 4th position, and Tymac and and Larson are friends off the track, so Timac in the 24 might cut him some slack and allow him to have a lead lap finish here. But then again, who knows? I believe that the white flag is in the air here at Darlington Raceway. The Lady in Black 100 is coming to a close. Timac in the 24 rounds turn 3 and 4 for the final time. He missed out on the win at the Brickyard 100, but he's going to capture the win here tonight at Darlington Raceway. Timac in the 24 wins the Lady in Black 100. Jay Taylor in the 88 car finishes in second. Pusher Drummer third. Larson Rocks fourth. E. Kills, the rookie, in fifth. Your Dunson sixth. Mananger in seventh. Caleb Starr eighth. R.J. Haywood ninth. Rounding at the top 10 is No Luck in the number 4 car. Just Ken 11th. Tyler Scott 12th. Wood Dog 13th. Dexter 14th. T.H.R. Hard Pickle 15th. Throbbing Vein 16th. They are the top 16 drivers that made it to the feature race out of the 20 drivers that tried to qualify. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. This was the Lady in Black 100, race 10 of 24, here in season 6 of the NOSSCAR X2 Series. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, head over to NOSSCAR.com. Find the details and instructions on how to sign up. We'll see you on the racetrack.